One of my favorite mottos is, what is it? These are 5 toxic traits that are hurting visionary leaders and entrepreneurs from winning in business and life. One is saying yes when you mean no. I think so often we want to take on more responsibilities, do more things, be like Jim Carrey and Yes Man, and just do everything. And it actually steals our energy and dilutes our focus when we say yes when we actually mean no, because we aren't really able to take on all the responsibilities, all the tasks, move every idea that we think of forward at the same time. I really think you can do it all, but you just can't do it all at once. And so saying yes when you mean no is really about prioritizing for what is the most important thing to move forward right now so you can win more in business and life. 2, breaking promises to yourself. One of my favorite mottos is, if you want to be responsible, keep your promises to others. If you want to be successful, keep your promises to yourself. And oftentimes I think we are so good about making commitments to other people and following through on them, yet we make inner agreements with ourselves all of the time, whether it's I'm going to eat this certain way, work out, not hang out with certain people, spend an hour writing, or I'm going to do X amount of phone calls, and we don't follow through on our own commitments to ourselves, and it's really sabotaging our success in business and life. 3, hanging out with people who drain your energy. We think that we have to hang out with people that maybe don't believe in our dream because they're family or because we've been friends with them for forever. I think it's really important to know that when we have a dream in our heart and we have a place that we want to go in our lives, that sometimes we have to prioritize that over obligatory responsibilities as hanging out with certain people or not. And also I think we have to guard our hearts. If we have a dream, it's not meant to be shared with everybody. If someone's going to poke holes in it, make us feel bad about it, discourage us from pursuing it, then those people are draining our energy. I'm not saying that we need to have not have people in our lives that can check us and say, hey, is that really what you want to do? Do you feel like it's in alignment with your highest good? But those people really are coming to you with concern for you being in alignment with you, instead of you being in alignment with what they want you to be in their lives. And I think it's really important to hang out with people that are cheering for your highest good, cheering for your dream, cheering for what is in alignment for you, cheering for what brings you joy, and steer clear of people that drain you and discourage you from doing the thing you know in your heart you want to do. 4, not acknowledging that you're human and have limitations. I feel like I suffer from this. I think I can do everything all the time yesterday, and it leads to burnout, it leads to frustration, it leads to caretaking and people pleasing and taking on things that are other people's responsibilities. I think it's really important to acknowledge our own humanity, have self-compassion and self-empathy, and then also empower the people around us to be the heroes in their own lives and not take on the responsibility of solving everybody's problems all the time, and focus on the things that we can really make the biggest impact on. And 5, being unwilling to change your mind. So many times I think we say, oh, I would never do that, or this wouldn't happen, and if I was in that situation, I would do X, Y, and Z. And as we evolve as human beings, as we grow, as we gain new experiences, build new relationships, build businesses, build experiences with people that are more further along than us, we can learn that, hey, how I thought about this thing is shifting, and that's okay. I think it's really critical to change our minds and say, this worked for me up until this point, and now it no longer works for me, and so I'm going to adjust. And that's part of the human journey, and part of a leadership journey, and part of just a relational journey. And oftentimes we cling so much to a way of thinking because we want certainty, yet it really robs us of expansion and growth and creativity that can come from opening our minds to alternative ideas and then incorporating them in our lives in ways that are impactful and meaningful and ultimately influential towards others as well.